Hi guys, and welcome to this
Hi.
focus for level 4 to 5 on describing your family. I'm Danielle, one of the teachers at Myas Meravigli in Milan, and I'm here with Jadene.
Hi. Yes, I am also a teacher at Myas Meravigli.
Well done guys
Oh,
for
we've already got
dialing in.
time. Hi,
On a,
Massimo.
well done for logging in on a Saturday morning, spending this Saturday morning with us, hopefully improving your English about your family. Maybe we should say at the outset, so I'm Australian, just in case my accent sounds a little bit strange to you.
Yes, and I'm from London in England. So it's good. You guys get to hear two different accents today.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys, we want to make this as interactive as possible. So please send us your comments or questions and answers to the activities and questions on the slides. All right, so write into us so we can make it like a virtual classroom.
Yes, and also let us know which schools you guys go to as well. At least one good thing about this quarantine period is that we get to meet lots of you from all over Italy. So for
Exactly.
example, yeah, we are both based in Milan. Hi Simone, also in Milan, but Massimo is from Naples, so it's really nice. And Pasquale, and I never know how to pronounce these names, sorry. But you're from the Amalfi Coast. Cool.
Oh, nice. All right, guys, should we get started? So today, as I said, we are describing families. So this means using the different words for different family members, for different individuals, describing how they look, their appearance, and describing their personality. So these are all quite fundamental parts of the English language. All right. Okay. Jadene, do you want to read these slides for us?
Sure. So, talking about your family. How big is your immediate family? How big is your extended family? How many grandchildren do your grandparents have? And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
Okay. Should we look at these words or these phrases, immediate family and extended family? Does anyone know, what do they mean? Does anyone know? If you know, send us a little message. And if not, I guess we can explain.
Yeah, I know that there's a bit of a delay in between the comments and when we see them, but as a clue, maybe Danielle, you can tell us how big is your immediate family and how
That's
big is your extended family?
a good idea. My immediate family is small, but my extended family is very big. So there's a big difference. So we've
Yes.
got one answer
Okay, so
here.
Simone says his family, I think Simone is a male name, is small. We are three people. So is this your immediate family, Simone? I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. In my immediate family, there are four of us. So who do you think we are talking about when we
Yeah.
say immediate family?
Okay, guys. So your immediate family means either yourself and your parents and your brothers and sisters, or if you have a baby, if you have a daughter or son, it's your daughter or
Ah,
son and your partner, your husband or your wife or your girlfriend. So,
excellent.
Jadene, who's in your immediate family?
So in my immediate family, it's me, my parents, so my mum and my dad, and also my little brother.
Yeah. And so my immediate family is my husband and my baby, my little boy. So, but because that's my closest family. So your extended family, does anyone know what that means? extended.
And
Maybe
while
you can
you,
figure it out.
while you guys are answering, we'll go through some of these comments. So Valeria was correct. Immediate family can be your mother, father, and sister or brother.
Yeah.
Naz, I don't know his name, lives with his wife and 2 children. Okay, so this is your immediate family.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Massimo has 3 brothers and 1 sister. Wow. It's a very masculine
big.
home.
Yeah, yeah. And quite a big family.
Pasquale, in my family, there are 5 people. Okay, so who are the 5 people in your family? Tell us.
Okay. Okay. So what about the extended family? So what do you think extended family means? For example, in my extended family, there are, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many people. Altogether, I would say nearly 50.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a
That is
very, very
big
big
extended
family.
family. Does anyone know? Jadene, how big is your extended family?
But my extended family is bigger than my immediate family, but maybe there are only 20 of us.
Okay.
Or maybe less, not so big. But here we have a comment from Pasquale. There is a daughter and a grandson. So, Danielle, is a grandson or are grandchildren part of your immediate family? I'm not
No,
sure.
no, I think they're part of your extended family. So your immediate
Okay.
family is those closest to you. So guys, in general, your immediate family is the people closest to you, who you live with. Or if you don't live with anyone, maybe it's your parents and brothers and sisters. Your extended family is your cousins, your aunties and uncles, your grandparents, your grandchildren. It's everyone in your family. Okay?
I think I can hear one of your immediate family members.
Yeah, maybe you can hear. Yes, maybe you can.
Oh, so cute.
Okay. Okay. How many grandchildren do your grandparents have? So let's think about this. You've got your grandparents. So I or you're one grandchild. But in total, how many? So for me, I have one grandparent alive, my grandmother, and she has 12 grandchildren. How about everyone else? Jadene, how many grandchildren do your grandparents have?
Oh, 9.
Okay, so we're
9.
pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah, but I am one of the oldest, so it's difficult for me to remember who has
Oh,
been born.
yeah, that's fair enough. That's understandable. Okay, guys, should we
Mm.
should we move on?
I have a question to ask you though, Danielle.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between your mum's parents and your dad's parents?
When you talk about them, when you
Yes.
describe them, no, there's not. So
Okay.
they are your grandparents. So you have your grandmother
Okay.
and your grandfather. It doesn't make a difference, okay? If they're your mum's parents or your dad's parents, they're the same. Okay. Okay, guys, should we go on? All right, family members. This is a great slide because it has all the names of all of the most important family members. And there's lots of
Yeah.
vocabulary, and it's important vocabulary, right? It's very good for this level, for the level that you guys are. So let's go
Wow.
through and read them.
Massimo has 15 cousins and
Oh my
6
gosh.
nieces. Very,
Wow.
very big extended family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So our family members, we have brother, uncle, cousin, grandmother, father, son, wife, daughter-in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, grandfather, sister, husband, aunt, cousin, mother, daughter, brother-in-law, son-in-law, father-in-law. Now, with this slide, you need to match together the two that correspond. One is for a man and one is for a woman. Right? So you need to match the pairs so they go together. Start with the top one. So brother. What's the opposite of brother? I'm sure some of you guys know this. Yes. Well done, Pascal.
Excellent. Yes. So brother and sister. So the brother and Massimo, yes. The brother is the male or the man, and the sister is the woman.
Exactly. All right, next one. Yeah, and I'm a sister as well.
Okay.
Uncle.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. Aunt. Now, guys, you can say aunt or you can say auntie with a Y. Yeah. What do you say, Jadene? Do you say aunt or auntie?
I say auntie with an IE, but that's because I think aunt is it feels quite old fashioned.
Yeah.
Or for someone who is, a bit older, and my auntie is very young. So.
Yeah. I say auntie, but I say it with a Y.
Okay.
But yeah, auntie. So I'm an auntie. I'm definitely not an aunt. All right. Next one, cousin. How about this?
So someone got this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Pasquale, also Valeria. Yes, so cousin and cousin.
Exactly.
There is
Doesn't
no
change.
difference in gender, or if the cousin is from your mother or from your father, they are still your cousin.
Exactly. Next one, grandmother.
Good. Again, so grandmother, grandfather. I don't know if that was a typo, but don't forget the D in grandfather.
Yeah.
Good.
And what do we call them together? So a grandmother and a grandfather, when they're together, what word do we use? We use one word. Does anyone know?
We'll give you a clue. If your mother and father are your parents, then your grandmother and your grandfather. Does anybody know? But they really got. Oh, there we go.
Well done.
Excellent. Grandparents.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. And father, opposite of father. I think you guys know this.
Yep. So I've seen it a few times already.
Mother.
Father and mother. You can also say mom and dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the difference between father and mother and mum and dad? Jadene, what's the difference?
There's not really a difference, but again, I think mother and father are a bit formal, and I don't think most people call their parents by a formal name because it's your family. It's strange.
Yeah. When you talk about your own, but for example, when you were talking to her, when I talk to my mum on the phone, I don't call her mother, I call her mum. Okay. When you talk to them, you definitely say mum or dad. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Son and daughter. I think you guys know that. Wife and
husband. Yes. Yeah. So you guys got that.
Okay. And now we have these funny ones, all the in-laws. What does in-law mean in general? Jadene, do you want to explain?
Yes. So if someone is your in-law, then they are someone who becomes your family member, but through marriage. So because someone in your family has married somebody else, your families become one big family.
Yeah.
But we say in-law because it's not by blood, yet Massimo exactly with marriage.
Exactly. So when you marry someone, if you marry someone, their family are your in-laws. Okay. So what's the opposite of daughter-in-law? I'm sure you guys know this. You can just figure it out.
Mhm.
All right. It's your brother. It's your son-in-law. All right. So a sister-in-law is
Of course,
brother-in-law, right? Mother-in-law,
your
father-in-law.
brother-in-law.
Okay. These are
Wonderful.
easier than Italian. I know not all students are Italian with us today. So we have some from Spain and some from France. But for the Italians, this is easier in English because you guys have a different word for each of these.
Wow, really?
We use the same word plus in-law. So it's a bit easier. Okay. All right. Shall we
It's
go
a
on?
very simple language. Sure. Before we do, Danielle, how many of these family members do you have in your family? And
Oh,
also, everyone watching, you can tell us which family members you have.
okay. So what have I got? I've got a brother, an uncle, a cousin, a grandmother, a father, a son. I don't have a wife.
Okay.
I have a sister-in-law and a mother-in-law. Um,
Okay.
my grandfathers have passed away, sadly. I don't have a
Oh,
sister. I have a husband, an auntie, a cousin, a mother. I don't have a daughter. I don't have a brother-in-law. I don't have a son-in-law. I have a father-in-law. So I have lots of them.
okay, cool. Interesting.
How about you, Jadene? How many do you have?
Um, Not that many. So I have a brother, an uncle, some cousins. I did have a grandmother, but not anymore. Um, I have a father, I have a mother, and an aunt. And that's it.
Very
So
good.
it's a smaller family.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right, guys.
and
Should we
okay,
go
not
on?
quite family related, but on a grammar point, Naz, we say I am smoking a cigarette. Okay, so you want to use the ing, we have to also have the verb to be.
Exactly. All right, guys. Now let's go on. We have a family tree. So this is a diagram that shows every part of your family, every person in your family, and how they connect with one another. So here we have an example of a family tree. At the top, we have Elizabeth and Tom. Then we come down, Christina and Richard, Eric, Penelope. Then we have Rose and Isabella. And then Casey, Samantha, and Aaron. And here we have some questions about this family tree. So, number one, who are Rose's grandparents? So find Rose in the family tree and tell us, send us a message, who are her grandparents, her grandmother and grandfather. Here we go. I think someone's already got it.
Okay, excellent, Massimo, Naz, yes. Yes,
Exactly.
Valeria, Elizabeth and Tom are the grandparents. Rose is the granddaughter, and Elizabeth is the grandmother, and Tom is the grandfather. And we can also call our grandmother grandma,
Yeah.
or in the UK, we also say nan. So that's some slang for you.
Okay, next question. Who are Tom's daughters-in-law? Remember what your daughter-in-law is. While you guys are thinking, I'll read the other questions. Who is Richard's sister-in-law? Who is Christina's brother-in-law? Who are Aaron's cousins?
Okay, Aaron is such an interesting name, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
there are those two A's.
yeah. Yeah, and you just say ah. It's like it's one.
Exactly.
Got some questions, some answers coming in.
Okay. Good. So number 2, who are Tom's daughters-in-law? So don't forget, it's the daughters through marriage. Okay, so we've got number 2, Penelope. Yes, Penelope is one, but don't forget, guys, the question is who are Tom's daughters-in-law? So daughters is a plural. It means more than one.
Okay,
So Penelope and
someone else. Also, guys, just look at the after the names, Rose, Tom, Richard, Christina, Aaron, we have the apostrophe and the S. All right, and so this is the possessive, remember. So number 1, who are Rose's grandparents? Means who are the grandparents of Rose? All right.
Yes, it does not mean who are Rose is, as in to be grandparents.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the possessive in English. And we use this all the time. This is the way that we speak and the way that we write. Does anyone know? Maybe we should show it. I think some of you guys know.
Maybe.
Though. Christina. Maybe. Christina and Penelope. All right. So there's 2 daughters-in-law. So Elizabeth and Tom's sons are Richard and Eric, and their wives, Christina and Penelope. All right. Number 3, who is Richard's sister-in-law? Oh, we've got one person who knows.
Excellent. So Massimo, yes, Richard's sister-in-law is Penelope.
Exactly. Well done.
His brother is Eric, and Eric's wife is Penelope.
Okay.
Good.
Number 4, who is Christina's brother-in-law? Christina has one brother-in-law. Who is it?
Yep, so someone answered earlier. Exactly.
Okay. Well done, guys. And number 5, who are Aaron's cousins? Remember, it's plural, S, so there's more than one.
Well done, Massimo and Valeria as well for answers to question 4. We've just seen them.
Well done.
Okay, perfect. So Aaron's cousins are Isabella and Rose. Don't forget, we say and, Naz. And, not eh. English, we say and.
Well done, guys.
Okay, excellent. Valeria, Massimo, perfect.
All right, let's go on. So we've spoken about family members. Now let's talk about physical descriptions. So describing how someone looks. So here we have 4 different aspects of people's appearance. Got hair color, hair type, your eye color, and your body shape. So what are some examples of hair color? Can you let us know? Type in your hair color. Can everyone let us know what your hair color is?
Yeah, and this is a good one because there are lots of different hair colors in the picture. And also we have different hair colors, I think, Danielle.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not too sure. I can't see it in the dark. Well, as in I can't see via the... Okay, guys, what color hair do you have? Let us know. Okay, Jadene, start for us. What color is your hair?
Yes. So my hair color is brown, but it's a very dark brown. So there are lots of different, we can say, shades of a
Mhm.
color, and mine is a very dark shade, so it's nearly black.
Yeah. And my hair is brown, medium brown. It's not very dark.
Okay.
Here we go. Massimo has a good description of his daughter.
Oh, share.
Yeah.
Uh, Sorry, my internet has a bit of a lag. My daughter Olga has excellent long blonde curly hair, blue eyes, and is tall and curvy. So you've done descriptions for every category.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well done.
Okay, and Simone as well. Sorry, also good. My daughter has, so we don't say a ginger hair because hair is not countable. So it's just hair. All of it is hair. But ginger, what color is ginger,
That's a good
Danielle?
example. Ginger is like red, natural red
Okay.
hair. So a little bit orange. I love ginger hair. I think ginger hair is beautiful. Um, okay, we've got another. Pascal has said in this picture there are two with we've got two with hair blonde. Well done. We should say blonde hair. Okay.
Yes.
Remember that in English, the adjective goes first and then the noun. So I have brown hair. Yeah. Well done. Okay. We've got some more descriptions coming in. Massimo. Another Massimo, I think.
Oh, yes, another Massimo.
Mm-hmm. My wife has blonde hair and blue eyes.
Okay, also Massimo and everybody, blonde is the only color in English that has a gender. So when we're talking about women, we spell it blonde with an E. So I'll put it in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Blonde with an E is for females, and blonde that ends in a D is for males.
And then we've got Juliana has said, my hair color is brown. It isn't very hard. So we don't say hard when we talk about colors. Maybe we say it isn't very dark.
Yes.
Okay. So you have light brown hair, medium brown hair, dark brown hair. So like Jadene has dark brown hair. All right, let's look at some other examples. But something important, as Jadene said, hair is not countable. It's uncountable. So we say hair in general, not hairs, hair, just one, just one. All right, what else have we got? Grey. Okay, some people have grey hair. Red hair, so red hair or ginger hair. Brown, black, blonde. Mm-hmm. What about hair type? Had a few examples that have come in.
Yeah, so someone earlier, it was Massimo who said his daughter has long curly hair.
Yeah, okay. What's your hair type, Jadene? How do you describe it?
My hair is also curly, but it's quite short. It's only to here. And what about yours, Danielle?
My hair is straight and it's, I don't know, medium length, near my shoulders, just under my shoulders. Okay, what examples do they give?
I'm still going through. Also, Pasquale has said, I have grey hair. So usually we don't contract. If we're talking about our hair, we don't contract to I've. We usually contract maybe if there's another verb that follows. So we would say, I have grey hair, and one of my daughters has blonde hair, because you have two daughters or more, and one of them has blonde hair.
Mhm. Okay, guys, next one, eye color. What color are your eyes, Jadene?
Again, my eyes are brown, very dark brown.
Yeah, mine as
Probably
well.
not very interesting.
No, neither are mine. Mine are very dark brown as well, nearly black. Okay, what about you guys?
So
What color are your eyes?
there are lots of different eye color options. Some people,
Eyes. Some people have
mm,
blue eyes. What else? Blue, green, brown.
yes, you can
Yeah.
also have a color in between green and brown, which we call hazel.
Yeah. It's hazel eyes. It's usually difficult to tell what color it is.
Yeah,
Uh, it's in
green
between.
and brown eyes.
Okay, and body shape. What are the basic ways to describe someone's body?
Well,
Anyone know?
someone earlier, I think it was Massimo, said curvy. So what is curvy,
Yeah, that's a good example.
Danielle? What
Curvy
does
is
curvy mean?
curvy is for a woman, and it's when
Okay.
usually you go out at the top and then in and then out again. So maybe you have around your hips, maybe your hips, okay? Well, you can't see my hips down here. Um, so hips, like your stomach is wide, and then you go in and then you go out again at the top. Okay. So
Okay,
someone like Beyonce is curvy. That's the best example. Yeah.
that is a good example.
All right. What other descriptions can we have? I think someone said their daughter is thin. So we know what
Okay,
thin
very,
is. So thin is when you're like this, and the
very
opposite.
skinny.
Yeah, the opposite you guys know, I'm sure, is fat. And then you have tall and short. All right, so tall, short, very low to the ground. Okay.
Mm.
Should we
And you
go
can
on?
also, yeah, sure, but you can also have people, and this is quite a big word, but you can have someone who is athletic or who is muscular.
Mm-hmm.
And this is someone who has lots of really big muscles, or someone who exercises a lot. But listen to the pronunciation of muscular. I can write it. So muscular and athletic. And maybe some of you do a lot of sports and you would say, I'm muscular. Okay, Juliana, can you write an example with Hazel, please?
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yep. Yeah, my mum has
perfect.
hazel eyes. Right. It's the same. We
So
use it the same as any color. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they are a bit green and a bit brown.
Okay, should we go on, guys? Describing people. So this slide, this shows generally how you describe people, what verbs you use to describe people. So the questions are on the left and the answers are on the right. So we have to match them together. What is your sister's name? What does Sarah look like? What color are her eyes? What is her personality like? Now, and these are the answers. She is talkative and outgoing. Sarah has green eyes. My sister's name is Sarah. Sarah is short and thin with brown hair and a big nose. Let's look at some of these words. So, what does this mean? What does Sarah look like? Now, this word like, what does it mean here?
Yeah, so usually if you like something, it means that you feel good towards it. It's something that you enjoy or brings you enjoyment. But in this example, the phrase look like means what is Sarah's appearance?
Mm-hmm.
Or who is Sarah similar to? Yeah, Massimo said the description exactly.
Yeah. So
So the
like,
physical description.
so like means two different things. Can mean, for example, I like chocolate. All right. I appreciate chocolate. It's yummy. I like
I
it.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I
I
appreciate
like,
it.
I like, what else? I like running. Right. I like Italian food. All of these things, they please me. But
Yeah,
what
exactly.
am I
Massimo's
like?
preference.
Yeah, perfect. So that's one meaning. The other meaning is to describe something. What is it like? All right. At the moment, what is Italy like? It's very quiet because everyone's at home. All right. So it's describing. So, all right. What's another interesting word we have here? What about talkative? Jadene, what does talkative mean?
Yeah, so if someone is talkative, it means that they talk a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot.
And outgoing?
And I think someone who is outgoing is someone who has a lot of energy and is always wants to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Shall we start the questions? So, what's the answer to the first question? What is your sister's name? Type it in for us, guys. What is your sister's name? I'm sure some of you guys know this.
I think so. What's your brother's name, Danielle?
My brother's name is Brett.
Okay,
Which is
very
very,
Australian.
I know, right? And so Italians, my Italian family can't say it, so they call
Oh,
him Bruno.
really?
They call him Bruno.
Oh,
So,
quite funny. Okay,
um,
cool.
do we have?
Okay, Massimo has not answered the question, but he's answered the question for him.
Oh,
So his sister's name is, I got it wrong, Maria
Maria
Grazia.
Grazia. Wow. And in this
Okay.
example, the sister's name is Sarah. Very good. What does
Okay.
Sarah look like? All right. So remember what like means, a description. What's the answer?
Okay, and Pasquale, my sister's name is Maria.
Jadene,
Which I think her,
what's
my
your sister's
brother,
brother?
my brother's name is Sean.
Another
But
Sean.
yeah, Sean. And Valeria, my sister's name is Anna. She has hazel eyes and straight brown hair. She is outgoing and patient.
Oh, excellent.
Wow.
Lots of adjectives
She sounds
there.
like a lovely, lovely sister. What does patient mean, Danielle?
Yeah, I think we're going to look at that on the next slide. So we'll
Okay.
talk about that next time.
Okay,
Right, so the
Maria
answer,
Grazia is tall and thin. And the other Massimo sister's name, we say sister's name is. So don't forget, we need the verb Barbara. Okay, cool.
okay, the next one. What color are her eyes?
Okay, so I think I know
Some of
the
you
answer to
guys
this
know
one.
this. So she has green eyes.
Excellent.
So
Okay,
finally, what is
Maria
her
Grazia
personality
has
like?
brown eyes. Okay.
Okay, well done, guys.
Yeah.
Now let's go on. Here we have some adjectives to describe someone's personality. Okay, so describing someone's character. So on the left we have some adjectives, and on the right are their opposites. And you need to match them together, match the opposites. So we have patient, which someone used. I can't remember who it was now. We've got patient, lazy,
Valerian.
quiet, honest. Listen to how we pronounce that. The H is silent. Honest. Serious, shy. And on the right, talkative, impatient, active, funny, dishonest, outgoing.
Great. So while you guys answer those, I'll just finish reading. So Pascale's sister Maria has short and grey hair. We can also just say short grey hair. If you want, you can include the word and, but you don't have to. And Juliana has a sister called Anna Paula, and she is outgoing, funny, and very talkative. So it sounds like you all have some very nice sisters.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. And Juliana's also answered our first question. So she says patient and impatient.
Perfect.
Good.
What do they
so
mean?
what is the difference?
Yeah. So patient and impatient. Patient is someone who they can wait for something. All right. So, and it means that you if something takes a long time, for example, I'm in a line to get into the shop. All right. It's a very long line, but I wait and I'm happy. I'm calm. I'm okay. I wait until it's my turn. I'm patient. I am patient.
Okay.
Someone who is very huffy and it's like, oh, look at this line. I can't believe this line. This is so stupid. And wants to get to the front of the line. Maybe they leave and they try and push in. They're impatient. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have some more as well. So we've got lazy and active.
Yes. Well done.
Okay.
Lazy.
So what is the difference here?
Yeah. What does lazy mean, Jadene?
Yeah. So lazy is someone who maybe doesn't have a lot of energy or just doesn't want to do something. If you want to go outside and be in the sun when we're not in quarantine, they say, no, I just stay in bed. Whereas someone who is active has a lot of energy and always wants to do things. They want to exercise or they want to go out to bars and socialize, etc.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Excellent,
Quiet.
guys, as well. So quiet and talkative, Valeria. You got this, Massimo, also.
Yeah. So we know what talkative means. Someone who talks all the time, talks a lot. Someone who's quiet, doesn't talk often, doesn't say much.
Quiet has two meanings, actually.
Mhm.
Because if you describe a person, like Danielle said, if someone is quiet, then they don't talk a lot, but also you can talk in a quiet voice as well. So just when you speak at a lower volume.
Honest. I think maybe you guys know this because the word is in the answer. Honest, dishonest. So someone who's honest, obviously this is very similar in Italian, so you know what it means. Someone who tells the truth. And dishonest, someone who doesn't tell the truth. Okay.
Yes. And the next one, Massimo got wrong, but then corrected. So originally he said serious and outgoing, but then he changed it to serious and funny. So well done.
So serious and funny, exactly. Someone who's, what does funny mean? So it's funny. It's not fun. There's two words, fun and funny, and they mean different things. So something is funny or someone is funny when you laugh at them. So a comedian is funny. A comedian makes jokes and everyone laughs. So they are funny. Yeah. And so the last one, shy and outgoing. So someone who is shy, usually often they are quiet. Yeah. So they talk quietly or they don't talk very much. And maybe they don't, you can also say they're reserved. So they don't, they are, they're
Yeah,
not
quiet,
very confident.
timid,
Mhm.
not confident. Excellent.
Yeah, guys, timid is another word because obviously that's very close to the Italian word. Shy means timid. Mhm. All right, guys, we're getting towards the end of our 50 minutes. Should we go back and do a quick recap of what we've looked at?
Yeah, and if anyone has any questions or isn't sure of anything that we have done, then tell us now. Now is the good time.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, so
the
Massimo
first,
says, sorry, shy, doesn't love to stay with people. Yeah, that's fair. Doesn't like to be around a lot of people.
yeah,
Excellent.
definitely. Uh,
Yeah.
so the first thing we looked at are family members. So here are the most important family members. All right, lots of vocabulary there. Then we looked at the way you describe yourself. Some good adjectives to describe people. And then we looked at these adjectives. All right. Does anyone know any other adjectives to describe people? Can you think of another adjective? If you do, send us a little message.
Yes. Or if tell us if there are any adjectives that you think that you are. So do you think you are a patient person or are you a serious person?
Mhm. That's a good example from Juliana.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
You can tell me.
All of our internets are working at different paces all over the country. So
Uh,
Juliana said she is studious.
ah,
Okay. So
okay.
studious, and we have a U in there, Juliana.
So what does studious mean?
Someone who studies a lot. Someone
Ah,
someone
okay.
who likes to learn things is studious.
And we also have Crazy by
Yeah.
Massimo. Just seeing. Okay.
Uh, Also, what else have we got? Oh, God, well done, guys. Sporty.
Sporty, nice. So someone who likes sports.
Yeah, someone who does a lot of sport. Got
That's a
another.
good point, actually. Sporty is for someone who does sports. If you like sports, then you wouldn't say I'm sporty, but you would
Mhm.
say I like to watch sports.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. All right, guys. One thing before we go, MyS has set up a new Facebook page called MyS SOS English. I'll put it here for you to see.
Ah, I didn't know this.
And show it to you. And you can use this on Facebook to write to us teachers to ask us any questions about English. So if you have a
Okay.
particular question you want us to answer, send us a message and one of the teachers in Italy will write back to you, will reply to explain it to you. All right? So you should take advantage of it during this period when the schools, are closed so you can keep up to date.
Okay.
Okay. All right, fantastic, guys. Well done. You've been very interactive. It's been
Yes,
fantastic
thank
spending the morning
you.
with you. And enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Bye.
Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.